Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica Christine. If you are new here, if you're new, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Give you a thumbs up if you enjoy, and comment below if you have any video suggestions for me. Okay, so I want to start off by saying I'm so sorry I have not posted in a week. A lot has been going on and I've been trying to plan video ideas. I haven't really gotten many ideas sparking around my mind that you guys would enjoy, or I would hope you guys would enjoy, and that I would enjoy filming as well. But I do have one idea that is something I wish I knew. These things I wish I knew, guys, so many years ago. Like, I wish I learned these so long ago because it would have helped me so much. It's 5 common handstand mistakes that you are making that are super easy to fix, and they might not be easy to fix. It really depends on the person, but with time and practice, you will get your perfect handstand. So I'm going to be giving you guys 5 common mistakes. There's a lot of mistakes you can make with the handstand, but I'm going to give you guys five mistakes that are very common and that I see a lot when people do handstands and they're not correct. But yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, let's go ahead and get on into it. Also, guys, before we get into this video, I really hope you guys are all staying safe, because I know it's not really easy right now to get through what's going on, but I hope you all are staying safe and staying inside and staying home and just not doing things. Don't hang out with your friends. It's just going to make it worse. So just stay home and stay inside. I know it's hard, but just do that, for not just for you and your family, but for everyone else. Alrighty, so the first common handstand mistake that I literally see all the time is your head. Now, your head placement is so important in a handstand. As you can see, I'm showing a bad example right here. My eyes are basically facing the floor. You want to make sure that your head, like that you're looking through your arms. You don't want to make sure that you're looking at the ground where your hands are, because that's just not supposed to be. I don't really know exactly why, but it's supposed to be like that. That is how your head placement should be. So if you're doing that, then you're doing it right. If not, then make sure you are correcting that. When you're doing your handstands, make sure that's one thing that you really look out for and focus on while you're doing those handstands. This mistake is extremely common when it comes to doing a handstand, which is your leg placement. If you're doing a type of handstand that does not require your legs to be straight, then that's fine. But if you are doing a handstand that your legs need to be straight, like a normal handstand, and you don't feel your legs touching, then that means you're most likely doing something wrong, like I am here. So the way to get your legs to go together and become straight is a little life hack. If you feel the side of your knees touching, like, I don't really know how to explain it, but if you, like, my legs are touching here, my knees are touching, and like the side of my knees. If you feel the side of your knees touching, your legs are most likely completely together, which means you are doing your handstand. So that's one thing to definitely look out for. Okay, so this is a mistake that if you do, you really need to consider fixing, which is pointing your toes. If you are doing a handstand and you're not pointing your toes, then that's something you definitely need to fix, whether you're doing a routine or just having a handstand in general. Not only does it fix your form completely and make your handstand look so much nicer, it makes you look like you know what you're doing when it comes to a handstand, and it makes you look like you've been doing it for a long time. It also just makes your handstand look really nice. So make sure that is one thing that you definitely learn to fix if you have a problem without pointing your toes. Okay, so I wanted to actually explain this one. A lot of people may not understand what I mean by this, with what I meant in the voiceover with the pointing your toes. So you want to make sure that the inside of your feet, when you're doing the handstand, this part of your foot, you want to make sure that they come together. Now, once you can feel, let's pretend these are my toes. Once you feel your feet together, you want to just lift your toes up and point them to the ceiling like this. You want to have your toes pointed to the ceiling. I like to say sometimes wave to the ceiling, but instead point to the ceiling. So it's not like the best thing that makes sense, but that's how I remember it. So just remember focusing on that form of your toes. So if this is you, then just point your toes. It will make your handstand look so much better and your form be better. It'll make you also feel better about when you do handstand. It'll make you feel like you've accomplished something more when you do it. So make sure you accomplish that mistake. Okay, guys, so the next thing is force. I see this all the time. I see a lot of people put too much force into their handstand, which makes them go forward into a handstand back bend, or they're putting too little force and they can't even bring up their back leg to form the handstand. That's why it is super important when you know how much force you're putting. I know that my head is facing the floor. Don't come at me in the comments, because I was trying to focus on getting this clip for you guys, so this video wasn't too long. I wasn't focusing on everything else while doing the handstand. But as you guys can see here, I am taking my leg, I'm pointing it and I'm bringing it up a little bit, and then I'm going. That is how you can get a leveled amount of force in your handstand. You don't go too fast, you don't go too slow, as you guys could see right there. So that is a really good thing to consider when trying to get your perfect handstand and put just enough of force to go up, but not too much so you're not, still on the ground. Okay, the last and final mistake, number 5, this isn't really too much of a mistake, but I don't see people doing it enough, is when they're doing their handstand, they're not even gripping their fingers into the ground. You don't want to, grab the ground. I know I did in one of these clips, but you kind of just want to, slowly grip your fingers onto the ground so you have more balance when you're holding up that handstand so you can hold it longer. I know it's a little bit harder, but if you think about, kind of just gripping your hands onto the ground, it's hard to explain if I'm not with you, but if you do that, then you are more guaranteed to hold that handstand longer, so really try doing that. Okay, everyone, those are 5 common handstand mistakes you could be making. So if you are making those, make sure to practice them, work on them, and fix them, and comment below if you got your perfect handstand. Make sure it's all about time, practice, and your form, so just if you focus on those 3 things, then you will get it, I promise. I hope you all are staying safe out there. Stay inside, stay home. Don't go hang out with friends. It's not that safe right now. And make sure to subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Gives you a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And if you can, comment below. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.